Welcome students. Let's continue with the next part of our chapter, that is the balancing of chemical equation by using the ion electron method. So in the previous class I have told you about the oxidation number method for balancing the chemical equation. Now the second method is the ion electron method. So considering an example, we will study how to use this method. So here I am taking a chemical reaction, that is CrO7 2 minus plus Fe2 plus H plus gives Cr3 plus Fe3 plus H2O. Okay, so this is the chemical reaction. So here the step 1 in the ion electron method is that we have to separate the equation into two halves. That is, the first is the oxidation reaction and the reduction reaction. So for that, first we have to find out the oxidation number for the each atoms present on the product side and the reactant side. Okay, so here we will just calculate the number of oxidation number. Okay, so here oxygen is having -2 charge. Okay, -2 oxidation state, and the oxidation state for the chromium will become here -2 into 7 -14 -14 -2, so +2 14 -2, it will be 12. So for 2 chromium it is 12, it means for 1 chromium it will be +6. Okay, next Fe2 plus, so the oxidation state for Fe is 2 plus only, hydrogen +1, it means it is +1 only. Chromium +3, iron +3, and water, here hydrogen will be having +1 and oxygen will be having -2 oxidation state. So here we observe that iron is undergoing oxidation and chromium is undergoing here a reduction process. So now balancing after now we can take out two different reaction, that is oxidation reaction. So oxidation half reaction will be Fe2 plus Fe3 plus, and reduction half reaction will be Cr2O7 2 minus gives Cr3 plus. Okay, so here this is the two reactions. The first step has been completed here. Now in the second step we have to balance the half reactions. Okay, we have to balance the half reactions. Balance the half reactions. So here Fe2 plus is forming Fe3 plus. Okay, so here this reaction is balanced out here, the oxidation reaction is balanced here. Now let's talk about the balancing of the reaction here. So here how we can balance this reaction? To balance this oxidation reaction, here we will see that the number of electron is been unbalanced here. Okay, the number of electron is been more in the case here we will see that one electron will be released out here in the case of Fe3 plus ion in order to become a Fe2 plus ion. So I will add one electron in the product hand side. Okay, so hence the charge here now has been balanced. The first way is to The first way is to balancing the charge. What we have to do? We have to balance the charge first. Then after that, here no oxygen and hydrogen is been present, so no require for balancing the oxygen and reduction here. So this will become our first balanced equation. Now after that, we have to balance the next reduction half cycle. Okay, next reduction half cycle. So for that, 2 minus gives Cr3 plus. Okay, Cr3 plus. So first we have to balance the atoms which are other than hydrogen and oxygen here. The rule is that we have to balance here the atoms which are other than oxygen and hydrogen here. So here chromium is there. Here two chromium is there. Here is only one chromium is there. So by multiplying two here, we will balance the chromium here first. Then after that, we will see that in the product side, 3 plus is the oxidation state for chromium, but in the reactant side, plus 6 is the oxidation state. So here, what we will do? We will just multiply 6 electrons. Okay, we will just add 6 electrons because here 3 plus is there, and for 2 chromium it will be 6 plus. Okay, so here how many more electrons will be required? Here in the reactant side, 6 electrons more will be required in order to balance the charges on both the sides. So by adding 6 electrons on the reactant side, what we will do? We will just balance the right hand side with the left hand side. Okay, charges of the right hand side with the left hand side. Now here we can see that oxygen is 7 on the reactant side, but product is having 0 oxygen. So for balancing the oxygen here, okay, for balancing the oxygen here, what we will do? We will add the number of oxygen, we will add the number of water ions, okay, the water atoms, molecules, sorry, the water molecules on the product side. So 7 water molecules will be added on the product side. And to here, as we have added 7 water molecules on the product side, so due to this, what has happened here, we will observe that the hydrogen number has been unbalanced here in the reactant side. So here to balance that, we will add the 14 hydronium ion on the reactant side to balance the hydrogen. So now we can observe that now both the hydrogen and oxygen is been balanced on both the sides. Okay, so after this, this will become the equation number 2. Now we have to summate these two equations. Okay, summate these two equations, that is equation number 1 and equation number 2. But in order to summate these two equations, first we have to equalize the number of electrons on both the equations. So to equalize the number of electrons on both the equation, we can see here 6 electrons are there, and here only 1 electron is there in the equation 1. So here we will multiply 6 with the first equation. So what will happen? Fe 2 plus gives Fe 3 plus plus 1 electron into 6, and here Cr2 O7 2 minus plus 6 electrons plus 14 hydronium ion gives 2Cr3 plus plus 7H2. Okay, so after this, 6 electrons and 6 electrons will get cancelled out here, and the left out things will be written similarly. So here it will be Cr2 O7 2 minus plus 6 Fe2 plus plus 14 H plus gives 2 Cr3 plus 2 Cr3 plus 6 Fe3 plus 7H2. So this will be the number of the this will be the balanced chemical equation here. Okay, now this is the balanced chemical equation. Now taking one more example, we will balance that equation. So here Zn plus NO3 minus 1 Zn2 plus plus NH4 plus, which is taken in a basic medium. This reaction is carried out in a basic medium. So a little change occurs out here in the case of basic medium and in the case of acidic medium. Okay, so here we are going to solve this equation for the basic medium. So here first thing is that to find out the oxidation number. So zinc 0, as it is a monoatomic atom, so it will be 0 here. Oxygen -2, -2 into 3, -6, and -1. So 6 minus 1, 5. So plus 5 will be the for nitrogen. In the right hand side, in the product side, zinc is having 2 plus and ammonium ion is having +1 charge. Now, here we can observe that zinc has undergone oxidation and nitrogen has undergone reduction here. Okay, because here -3 and +1 charge is there. Okay, so after this, what will happen? We will form out the two half reactions. The first half reaction is the oxidation half reaction, that is Zn will form Zn2 plus. The next is the reduction half reaction, that is NO3 minus forms NH4 plus. Okay, so now let's start the balancing here. So for the first, that is the oxidation half cycle, first we have to balance the metals, then the non-metals, and any other element which is other than oxygen and hydrogen. So here we know that zinc is 1 here, zinc is 1 also here, but here we will see that the charges are unbalanced here. In the product side, Zn2 plus is there, and in the reactant side only 0 charge is there. So here what will happen? We have to add 2 electrons in the product side in order to balance the charge. And after this, we will see that the whole oxidation reaction is being balanced out here. Let's move to the next, that is the reduction reaction. So in the reduction reaction, NO3 and NH4 plus is there. So nitrogen is balanced here, and in order to balance the charges on the nitrogen, we know that here it is +5 and here it is -3. So from -3 to +5 means how many electrons will be required? 8 electrons will be added on the reactant side in order to balance the charges. After this balancing, now we have to start the balancing of the oxygen and the hydrogen. So in the basic condition, we will add the required number of oxygen. So we will add on the opposite side where it is deficient, we will add the OH minus ion, the same number of OH minus ion. So here it is 3 oxygen is 3 oxygen will be required. So here we will add 3 OH minus. We will add here 3 OH minus. Now after adding 3 OH minus here, we will see that hydrogen is been unbalanced now in the reactant side. So for balancing the hydrogen now, okay, for balancing the hydrogen now, we will add 7 H plus ions in the reactant side. So after this, we will see that after adding 7 H plus ion, these ions cannot be remained out like this. Okay, the H plus ion and OH minus ion. So what we will do? I will add 7 OH minus ion on both the sides. 7 OH minus ions to be added on both the sides. So after this, what will happen? NO3 minus plus 80 minus plus 7H plus ion plus 7 OH minus ion gives NH4 plus plus 3 OH minus plus 7 OH minus. Okay. So after this, what will happen? on adding H plus ion and OH minus ion, what happens? Formation of water takes place. So here hence NO3 minus plus 8 electrons plus 7 H2O gives NH4 plus 10 OH minus will be formed out here. So this will become the second equation. Okay, this is the second equation. Now on submitting both the equations, and to submit both the equations, what we will do? We will multiply 8 electrons with the first equation. Okay, so Zn gives Zn2 plus 2 electron into 4, okay, into 4, and here NO3 minus 1 plus 8 electron plus 7H2O gives NH4 plus 10 OH minus. So on submitting this equation, 2 electrons and 8 electrons will be cancelled out here. So the left out things will be 4Zn plus 4Zn plus NO3 minus plus 7H2O gives Zn2 plus NH4 plus 10 OH minus. So this will become the balanced chemical equation. Moving to the next example, let's take one more example. MnO4 plus SO3 minus Mn2 plus SO4 2 minus in acidic medium. This reaction is taking place in acidic medium. So we have to balance this chemical equation. So here, first we have to take out the oxidation state for each atom. So for oxygen it is -2. So for Mn it will become +7. For oxygen it is -2. So for sulfur it will become 6 minus 1 5 plus 5. For Mn2 plus, and for sulfur here it will be -2 -8 plus 6. Okay, so here we will see that sulfur is undergoing oxidation and manganese is undergoing reduction here. So the oxidation reaction, SO3 minus is forming SO4 2 minus, and for reduction reaction, MnO4 minus is giving us Mn2 plus. Okay, MnO4 minus is giving us Mn2 plus. So here what will be done? Here we will just balance the first, that is the oxidation reaction. So for balancing the oxidation reaction, we will write the oxidation reaction, and after that we will find out that other than oxygen and hydrogen, which is the atom which is unbalanced here. So sulfur is balanced here because 1 sulfur is on the both the sides. After that we will do the balancing of the charges here. So here it is 1 minus charge and here it is 2 minus charge. So on the right hand side, on the left hand side, the charge is more. Okay, so here we will add 1 electron. Okay, here we will add 1 electron in order to balance the charge. In order to balance the charge here, what we will do? We will add the electron on the here we will do that. We will add 2 electrons in this side in order to balance the charge here. Then after that, for balancing the oxygen here, okay, for balancing the oxygen here, how many oxygen? One oxygen is less in the reactant side. So here one H2O will be added, and after that we will find that two hydrogen ions is to be added on the product side. So this will become the equation number 1. Okay. After this, we will start for the reduction reaction. So for the reduction reaction, MnO4 minus gives Mn2 minus. Okay, MnO4 minus gives Mn2 minus. So here, on the basis of the first, that is to balance the atoms other than oxygen and hydrogen, manganese is balanced on both the sides. Then here we have to balance that Mn2 plus is there. Okay, so here we have to balance the number of atoms here. Okay, number of atoms here. So for that, number of electrons here. Okay, so we have to balance the number of electrons. So here 2 plus electron is there, and here plus 7 electron is there. So more electron is so what we will do, we will add 5 electrons on the reactant side. In order to balance the electrons here, we will add 5 electrons in the balance on the reactant side. And after adding 5 electrons on the reactant side, we will see that now oxygen is to be balanced out here. So for balancing the oxygen, 4 water molecules are added on the product side, and due to this the hydrogen is been unbalanced here. So to balance the hydrogen, we will add the number of 8 hydrogen ions in the reactant side. After this, we will see that the balancing of the reduction reaction is also been done. Now on adding this both the two equations, that is the first equation MnO4 plus 5 electron plus 8H plus gives Mn2 plus 4 water, and the second equation is SO3 minus plus H2O gives SO4 2 minus plus 2 electron plus 2H plus. So here, to balance the number of electrons here, we will multiply first equation by 2 and multiply second equation by 5. So after this, we will get the equations as 2MnO4 minus plus 10E plus 16H plus gives 2Mn2 plus 8H2. 2Mn2 plus 8H2. Next, 5SO3 minus plus 5H2O. 5SO3 minus plus 5H2O gives 5SO4 2 minus 10E and 10H plus 10 electrons and 10H plus ions. So here we will see that 10 electrons and 10 electrons get cancelled out here, and 8 water molecules will be subtracted from the 5 water molecules. So here 3 water molecules will be left out here, and 16 hydrogen ions will be subtracted from the 10. So it will be 6 hydrogen ions. Now the left out things will be written as 2 MnO4 minus plus 5 SO3 minus plus 6H plus gives 2 Mn2 plus 5 SO4 2 minus plus 3H2. So this will be our balanced chemical equation. Okay, so like this, using the different steps, we have to balance the chemical equation. But just we have to keep that in mind that we have to use for acidic medium H2O for balancing oxygen, and in basic medium we have to use OH minus for balancing oxygen. Okay, H2O for balancing the oxygen and OH minus for balancing the oxygen here will be used out here. So this is for today's, and we will study about the electrochemical cells in the next class. Okay, that is the electrochemical cell, that is the galvanic cell and the salt bridge. We will study about this in the next class. So for today class I am ending the class here only. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.